In the last video, we got all set up to create our web pages. Now let's go and create our first web page. So go to File, New, and create HTML. Right, so here's our regular web page. I'm going to go save it as index. So File, Save, and Index. It should be in the Cabins directory. So save. And there we have it. I'm just going to call this here Cozy Cabins. So what we're going to do is create yet another website for Cozy Cabins. Okay, so if you remember, we created a website for Cozy Cabins way back in the beginning of this course using Dreamweaver templates. Now we're going to create a website for Cozy Cabins again, but this time using Bootstrap. Okay, so let's go over back to Dreamweaver, and we have entered title, Cozy Cabins. Let's go into body. So we're going to start out by creating a navigation bar. Okay, so go Insert, Bootstrap Components, Navigation, sorry, not navigation, nav bar, and fix to top. So I'm just going to stop here for a minute so you can see where I'm in. Insert, Bootstrap Components, nav bar, and nav bar, fix to top. Let's go create that. All right. So I'm going to save this. And when I save it, there's all these CSS and JavaScript files that are automatically created for me by Dreamweaver. And these are the Bootstrap JavaScript and CSS. So I'm going to also save them. And it would do the magic for me. So I'm going to go here to my cabins page here. I'm going to go double click on index and see what that looks like. You can also see that CSS and JavaScript folder has been automatically created for me with all the needed files in there. Okay, so I'm going to go hop over here and take a look. Now I have this drop down and links. I have a drop down here, but I don't really need the drop down. Okay, so I can go delete that. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you what was inserted. So this is the navigation, right? Nav, everything in here was just entered for me. And here I have list item here, home, and list item here, link. And I have this kind of fancy drop down that I don't really need, okay? Right. So I don't really need all this. I just need regular sort of links. So I am just going to take those away. So this list item here is not really something I need. So I'm just going to delete that, right? And each list item is a link, right? So here we go. So I'm just going to replace it with that. And in home is fine. The href should go to the index page. So I'm going to go to Window, Properties. So Properties already here. So if you don't see Properties here, go to Window, Properties. And here you should see your properties. And in the href, I'm going to navigate over to the index. And you can see that the link, the path is entered for me. Okay, so next I want to have a link called Cabins. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go Cabins. And next I want one for Gallery. Okay. And I don't really need the last one. I'm just going to have 3 pages for this website. Okay, so home, cabins, and gallery. So I'm going to save that and refresh in here. See what that looks like. There we go, home, cabins, and gallery. All right, and here I have a search here. So if I don't want this search, I can go in there and delete that in here. Okay, so that was automatically created for me as well. Now I would like to continue working on my home page. So what I would like here is actually a carousel that shows me some images that would kind of slide in and out. So before I do that, you need to go to your course documents and download images for Cabin's website. Okay, and it would look like so. So downloads. So that's your zip folder that you get, and in it you will find these images. Okay, so please download those and extract them first. And now after you do that, let's go back to your Dreamweaver page and let's go to Insert, Bootstrap Components, Carousel. Okay, and let's go File, Save, and let's go see what that looks like. There we go. So now we have a carousel, but with only a placeholder image. You can see in here, now the images folder is created for you, and we just have a carousel placeholder. So let's go to the cabins and kind of download all those. We won't be using all of them. We'll just be using the Cedar Grove, Logan Lake, and the family room. So let's go in here to Dreamweaver and click in the source. Look for Cedar Grove, is the first one. The next one, click for Logan Lake. And finally, click for family room. And let's change the caption, okay, to Cozy Cabins. And this one is Cedar Grove Cabins, Cozy Cabins, and the second one is Beautiful. And you can enter whatever caption you like, Lakeside. And the last one is Cozy Cabins and family rooms. Okay, and then I'm gonna save it and let's go take a peek. Refresh, and there we have it. Okay, so that's it for our index page. So let's go close that. And in our next video, we'll create the other pages, which would be the cabin page and the gallery page.